Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another workout video. Today we'll be doing a run on the treadie. I'm just starting to do a bit of a light warm-up, just getting my glutes in particular loose before we absolutely annihilate ourselves in this run. No, I'm kidding, it's not going to be that intense. We'll do a nice steady run today. Try and keep a nice steady pace. So today the style of running I'll be doing is my current one lately, the MAFS style of running, maximum aerobic functioning, which is where we stay in an aerobic state. So we keep the heart rate at a low beat rate throughout the run to maintain ourselves in the aerobic state as opposed to entering the anaerobic, which is where a lot more injuries occur in that state. You get a build-up of lactic acid in the body and the recovery process isn't as smooth. So to maintain ourselves in the aerobic state, we need to keep our heart rate low, but it allows the recovery to be a lot more smoother. The muscles don't or aren't as likely to incur injury, and we're able to build up fitness at a steadier rate with less injury. So that's the goal. I'm looking to build up towards 10k this year in about 5 months or so, so I've got a lot of time on my hands to take it slow, build up my pace as I go, build up my distance as I go. Okie dokie guys. So first of all, just going to start doing a little bit of like a walking warm-up to get into it. I'm aiming to do about 4 to 4.5 kilometers today. Now I've done some static stretches to warm up. I also did some dynamic stretches to make sure that my muscles were nice and primed and ready to go into this run. If you do want to see a warm up before a run video, let me know. I'm actually really happy to include for you like my full warm up routine in a video, or even do like a dedicated video to like warm up, warm downs before and after running, or even like for my weight sessions, because they're quite different. So let your girl know. Now, I was a little bit silly today and I forgot my watch, and I didn't want to drive all the way home to get my watch. So what I'm going to be doing is just running, and I'll stop and walk when I feel like I'm getting to a point that my heart rate is too high. So unfortunately I won't be able to monitor my heart rate as accurately as if I had my watch. We're just going to make do with what we've got today. So I'm going to probably do like a run style walking, but I definitely won't be walking as much as I would if I had my watch and I could monitor my heart rate to stay in that aerobic state that I was telling you guys about at the beginning. So my MAFS style running is going to be more like a normal run with a slight little bit of addition of maximum aerobic functioning into it, because it would just be me guesstimating. Okay, so bear with me today. I hope you guys still enjoy the video. And yeah, I'm going to be aiming to do about 4 to 4.5 Ks. We'll see how we go. I can slightly monitor my heart rate by holding onto these bad boys here, so I will be doing that here and there to see how my heart rate is clocking. I'm trying to keep it under 153 beats. We'll see how we go. We're running at 11 kilometers an hour, so let's get to it. So my current heart rate is at 142, 143, so we'll stay at this comfortable pace for now. Making sure to bounce along on my toes to prevent from dragging my feet. Keep control of my breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Go and check in with my heart rate again. heart rate's at 163. So we're gonna walk. I've also hit 1k. 1k down. 3.5 to go. Feeling good. I'm just monitoring my heart rate on like the handlebars, because on most treadmills you can actually see what your heart rate is. Again, not the most accurate of readings, but gotta do what you gotta do. Actually, this is good for you guys who don't have smart watches and do just use a treadie to monitor your heart rate. I have a lot of empathy for you guys. It's a lot harder because I don't like holding on to things while I'm running. I like to try and keep my form as best as possible, so with the swinging arms and everything. Alright, I'm going to test my heart rate again. $131. Let's get back into it. I'm going to do 11 kilometers again. Bouncing toes. So bouncing feet. We have springs on our feet, bouncing along. Maintain that slow breath. So slow breathe. Try and keep breathing controlled. In, hold for a pause. Out through the mouth. Thinking about form, bouncing on my feet, posture upright, don't hunch over as you run, swinging arms. If you're really struggling at a point during your run, your arms can help compensate for that. So if you want to keep a steady pace, just keep those steady arm swings. Testing my heart rate again. Oh, sweating up a storm. Heart rate is 169. I'm walking at about 6 kilometer pace. I'm doing about half of what I'm running, just a little bit over half, just to keep gaining a bit of distance as I walk and to gain control of my heart rate. And this is a great time, if you're feeling out of breath, to gain that control back over your breathing again. Hold for a moment and then release. I'm going to check in with my heart rate again. We're nearly 2Ks in. 13 minutes has gone by. I'm actually feeling really happy with that at the moment. 140 heart rate. Sweet. Back to running. Light tread. Don't drag your feet. The heavier the tread, the more resistance you create as you're running, because you're dragging your feet, and also you're having more of an impact on your joints if you're just plonking your feet down. Try and visualize yourself as light as a feather, springing along the pavement or the treadmill, the grass, wherever you're running, in control of each step. 2K down, 14 minutes, 30 seconds in. Woohoo! Still feeling good. I'm thinking about halfway through my run, I might run at 12 kilometers just to slightly increase my pace and start to push myself just a little bit more. So in about 200 meters, I'm going to increase the pace. Light feet. I have to remind myself of this too. Light feet. Woo. And control the breath. Just checking in with my heart rate. I have a suspicion it's going to be pretty high. Yeah, we're at 175. So before I increase to 12, I'm just going to get my heart rate down again. And regain control of my breath. And if I'm feeling like my posture's faulting, like I am leaning, I am hunched over, I'm going to realign and refocus how I want to continue this run, if that makes sense. So visualize strength, visualize ease. I know the run can get hard. There's no point concentrating how hard it is. We want to make it easier on ourselves. So visualizing each step with ease honestly helps me a crap ton. That's better. Alright. 129 beats. Ooh, we're easy. We can easily start now. 12 kilometers. Here we go. Wow, I'm actually so impressed. We're nearly 3k in. Almost 20 minutes, so I'm actually really happy with that pace today. But I know I've been a bit sneaky and been running longer than probably what I should. But oh well, I get to indulge my competitive side today. Make sure our form is strong, nice light bounces. Shoulders back, chest upright. 3k in, 1.5 to go, 20 minutes, 45 seconds. Don't turn your torso too much as you're swinging your arms. Try and keep your torso strong, controlled. Facing the way you want to go. Don't twist. You'll do a bit of damage to your back. And I'm just saying that because I know when I tend to fatigue, I allow my body to twist more than what I should. Alright. Back to walking. Heart rate's at 170. Gotta let it drop back down again. I'm now walking at a pace of 6.5 kilometers an hour. So I've upped it 0.5 because I upped my running pace a little bit as well to the 12. Just testing again, see where my heart's at. 148. Let's go back to running. 12. Keeping the pace at 12 kilometers. 3.5 k's in, 1k to go. I have to remind myself about that light tread because I can feel myself slacking off and dragging my feet a little bit more, which in the long run actually makes you work harder. I know it feels like you have to work really hard to keep that bounce, but it's creating less resistance, making the run over the long term easier. Nearly 4 k's in, 80 meters to go. 4 k's in, 26:15. Really happy with that. Going to test my heart rate for the last 500 meters. Come on. Oh, I hate using this machine to test my heart rate. It takes so long. I'm just going to keep running the last 150 meters. last 100 meters. Bouncing along. 30 meters. 20. 10. Done. Oh my god. I'm like a sweat machine. I'll do a warm down in a second. These stats kind of don't apply because I was a bit slack with the MAFS style running today. But I did average pace about 6 minutes, 23 seconds. My average heart rate when checking it was 146. That was definitely not the case. I don't mind me just dripping away. Great run, super happy with how I performed considering I didn't have my watch. I'm just going to do a little warm down, stretch out the legs, stretch out the glutes, stretch out my back. So probably about 10 minutes or so. I'm calling it a day. Having a shower after this for sure. Back still tight. Got another physio appointment this coming week, which I'm super looking forward to. And I'm actually incorporating like back stretches, glute stretches, and a bit of a yoga video into my routines now, like so a 10-minute yoga video which targets back and glutes, just to loosen up these bad boys. Lesson for you guys, don't be me and skip your warm downs. This is like my favourite stretch. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you thought. If you've been trying out this style of running, let me know how you found it. Any triumphs that you've had recently, let me know. I love hearing your journeys as well. Thanks for sticking all the way to the end of the video, guys. I'll have my most recent running video linked at the end of this video, so if you want to watch my previous run, click away. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye!